From the west side, West Warmer. Everywhere, across the border. Yeah, I had to do it big. Had to do the enormous. Really, I ain't had a choice. Ain't no had to make a point.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Outside, KD. Shoots over Aldama. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Şengün.
Vision coming out for Şengün, seeing the floor better and better.
Here's Morant. 11 points last game. With the drive. And he gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Over to the left wing. Here's Şengün. Hits the outside fadeaway.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone. Another whistle, and he's got to be careful with his foul situation.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Houston.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Memphis moving it around. Caldwell-Pope right side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And Caldwell-Pope drops them both. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have. This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Morant against Van Vliet. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Over Finney-Smith. The Grizzlies with another miss. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Van Vliet finds Şengün.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Caldwell-Pope. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Outside for KD. The Grizzlies pull it in.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And that one, good. KD's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Pass to Jackson to end the run. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Nice play by Jackson Jr., just taking what the defense gives you.
Now Eason. A putback. Can't get the putback. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 4 assists now tonight. And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Here's Durant. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Up top, Morant. Covered by Van Vliet. Pass to Edey. Now, here's Morant for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So, for the Rockets, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. And it's Jabari Smith in for Dorian Finney-Smith. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. Pippen's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Ty Jerome in for Morant.
A true leader on the floor. Van Vliet knows how to run an offense very efficiently.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Eason against Pippen. Outside Jackson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Rockets leading by 3. 1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's in there.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
There's a screen. There's Jerome. And he banks in the layup.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Van Vliet passes to Smith. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Clark kicks to Wells. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. You've got Morant. Brandon Clark is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Wells, and it's Pippen in at the 2. Wells wide open from outside off the mark. Rockets leading by 4. Here's Finney-Smith. Wells grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Van Vliet passes to Capella. Swiped it away. Here's Morant. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Smith, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Buff's jacked in. Morant with the screen on Thompson. Tries the spin move. Shot clock at 5. Morant, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Houston. And you know what? We've run out of superlatives to describe this club. They've been untouchable. 31 straight wins. Do you hear me? 31. And sometimes it looks like they're not even breaking a sweat.
And while this has been a legendary run, this group seems to have a gift of the collective mentality to know that all of these wins don't matter if they don't bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy when the season is all said and done. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring.
Now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Jabari Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Amen Thompson. Pass to Edey. Over Finney Smith. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Edey's got his first 2 points.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Wells, he's checked in for Memphis. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before that.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Morant. VanVleet passes to Şengün. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Back to Morant. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 1 now for Memphis. Here's Şengün. Sinks the triple. Şengün's got 5 points now this quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And it's Morant missing.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
No good from Finney Smith. The Grizzlies have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Jerome, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's Finney Smith. The three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And Caldwell Pope good for 3. And it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
VanVleet with the bucket.
You could see it before the ball even got to him. VanVleet was locked and loaded, ready for that thing to fly.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Bounce pass from Aldama. Jackson has the open look. And the three off target. And for the Rockets, they're shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. The tray. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Şengün. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game. Jerome passes to Jackson. Here's Aldama. He's covered by Eason. Good on the shot. Aldama's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. Houston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's the break. Here's Jerome, and it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Rockets shooting at 50% in a decent group. Here's Şengün. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Kevin Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Jackson. Pass to Edey. Caldwell Pope outside. 6 to shoot. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 13.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
Van Vliet finds Şengün. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson. It's his first trip to the line.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
And he's good on the second. 6 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Jerome. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope making highlights for them. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
Well, these are very early returns, but even so, you can see who the fans are excited to see play.
A lot of these guys deserve the votes, but there's some big names missing. Come on, America, do better.
Turning our attention to that first half for the Grizzlies. They find themselves in a close one.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Alperen Şengün. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look and a miss there on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
There's the triple from Durant.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Back to Morant. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Van Vliet against Morant. And Şengün throws it down.
Set him up, and Şengün executed the pick and roll to perfection.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. It's a one-point game. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Rockets. Morant dishes to Jackson. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Edey. Caldwell Pope outside. Rolls from the top of the key. Here's Edey. Another shot. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Got that one up quick. Durant's got 20.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Back to Morant. And it's blocked by Şengün.
And so often is the case. Şengün in the right position to make the play. That's just great defense.
For 3, Durant. They grab their own miss. And Şengün is right there. Şengün's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Morant with a wide open look. Morant with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. Down low. Got a piece of it. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. Morant looking around. Misses the 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Şengün. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
KD's shot is good.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Wells. Memphis moving it around. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 now.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Here is Durant. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. The Grizzlies trail by 8 to the wing right side. Now here's Morant for 3.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
The Grizzlies shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And the dunk by Wells.
Yeah, becoming better at setting up his teammates, and KCP delivers that pass on target.
Here's Durant. Oh, Durant and imposing his will.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And for Memphis, they're shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. There's Jackson with the three, and he's good on the three ball. Jackson's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's one of the best shooting bigs in this league. That is Jaren Jackson Jr.
Durant's shot is good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Houston, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And here's the fast break. Jerome passes to Clark. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Jackson. Here's KD. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Rocket. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game. Almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Brandon Clark. Morant is out there with Pippen. Then there's Wells. And it's Huff in at the 5 down low.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Craig's checked in. Houston leading by 7. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Clark. Smith for 3. Wells grabs the miss. Smith's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the paint. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Thompson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Pippen kicks to Craig. It's Morant in the corner. Off target from 3-point range.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Thompson outside. Pippen with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's blocked.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And he gets it to go. And now it's an 11-point Houston lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GM, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Thompson against Pippen. Here's Wells. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Thompson, stolen by Pippen. And here's the fast break. Wells leading the way. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hair.
Smith. They get it again. Here's Capella. And another shot. It's good. Capella's got his first points of the game.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Durant's checked in for Capella. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edey's checked in for Torrey Craig. Jaren Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Pippen. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Got it, and the Houston lead's been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Jackson.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Fires from the line. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Caldwell-Pope.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And so Thompson nails both of them. And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Morant passes to Aldama. There's Jackson with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Jackson's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Nice shot by Smith.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Grant, it's stolen by Smith. KD, that's for 2. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Durant's got the lead up to 13 now for Houston.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kevin Durant.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Shots good by Pippen. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And it goes down 2 points. And the Rockets lead by 15.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Got a piece of it. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Katie. The ball was moving tonight. What's been the key to the offense clicking lately?
Well, we just found an open man. our point guard is doing a great job of getting everybody involved, and we're just playing off each other right now.
Yeah, you can see there's a lot of trust out there with you guys. Thanks very much, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, our player of the game, Kevin Durant.